As far as stereotyping goes, it doesn't only exist in the human world, but also exists in the animal world. A most commonly stereotyped animal is the pit bull, like mine here. She's pretty vicious, huh? Now, many people believe that pit bulls are strictly for animal fighting and are bad dogs and are bad family dogs and can never get along with any other animal besides that of their own breed or people who are used to having an animal such as that. I know a lot of people around even our own state of South Dakota use pit bulls as a fighting dog, but there are also rescues such as the Pit Rescue in Sioux Falls, where I will be volunteering at next year, often try to save this animal from the stereotyping. It doesn't deserve to be looked at and viewed the way that it is because they're not all vicious dogs. I firmly believe that any animal, including a pit bull, will act based on how you take care of it. And if you're nice to it and you train it the right way, then there's no reason that it will act mean. An animal is only as mean as you make it, just like people. If you treat a person bad, how likely is it that they're going to lash out and be mean back to you or be mean to other people out of the way that they're treated themselves? It's the same way with animals. And I firmly believe that if you give this dog a chance, you'll come to love him just as much as I do. When I got this one, her name is Daisy, by the way, and when I brought her home, my mom and dad were not happy. My dad was attacked by pit bulls when he was in high school and believes that they're bad dogs. He didn't like her at first, couldn't come to get used to her at all, didn't want her around our other two dogs, and now she sleeps in their bed and is best friends with my mom when I'm at school. We also have a miniature Pomeranian and a golden retriever outside, and she gets along great with both of them, so anyone that tells you they're not a family dog is out of their mind. And they'll fit in anywhere you give them a chance. A lot of studies show that there's a function in their brain where their brain grows to be too big for their skull, and I think that is true, but I think that mainly depends on the breeding system and the parents. And if the parents are mean, then yeah, you should probably watch out, I guess, for the offspring to be mean, because sometimes it is genetics. Before I got Daisy, I met both of her parents. So I met the dad and the mom pit bull that she came from, and they were both really nice and were very playful, whatever. And so I didn't think it would be a bad idea. My brother didn't like her either. He's still warming up to her. She's a little energetic for him sometimes. But otherwise, she's the best behaved dog that I've ever had, and she's great. So I firmly, very firmly believe that everybody should give this dog a chance. No matter what you read, it's no fair to stereotype them. They're not the dog that you think they are. You have to give them a chance, just like you have to give people a chance. If you see a kid getting bullied in the hallway, it's fair enough to think that they probably have a rough life. So if you find a mean dog, think about what they probably have been through. And it's not just every pit bull that comes out mean. It's other dogs too. It's the same thing. It's just how people have portrayed them, how the media has portrayed them after accidents that have happened in the past. If I could go back and get a different dog, no, I definitely wouldn't. She's very kind. She's going to be a hunting dog. She can do anything. She's in 4-H training and obedience, and she's done better than half of the dogs that are even much older than she is. And, I don't know. I don't think that it's fair that they're stereotyped the way they are. There's also a saying that they have a really block head and that they're really not that smart, I guess, and that they grow to be huge and they're just monstrous dogs. And as you can see, she's pretty monstrous herself. And she actually isn't bred the way that most pit bulls are. Like I said, that goes back to their breeding lines and whatnot. If you look at this one, she has a more narrow face and a more narrow chest. Granted, she's only about 10 months old, but she'll get to be bigger, but she won't gain any more weight. She's about as big as she'll get, and she's not mean. She's around kids all the time, and there's just no telling that she'll ever be mean. I'll never think that she'll be mean. So I persuade all of you to give the dog a chance. Try to volunteer at a rescue. Don't shut yourself out. Don't box up. Give them a chance, just like you have to do people. Thank you.